Thank you for all of that. Homeless sweeps don't work. Housing will. That's a message from Denver Mayor Mike Johnston.
The new mayor held his first town hall to explain his homelessness state of emergency to neighbors. People packed the Savoy Denver in the Curtis Park neighborhood. Mayor Johnston says 1,400 people currently live on the streets of Denver, and he wants to get 2/3 of them into shelters by the end of the year.
Previous strategy around camping bans and enforcements of those, I think, have not been successful because the challenge is if you have someone that is sleeping on the street and you ask them to move and they have no place else to go for housing, they end up just sleeping on the next street or the next corner or the next park.
The mayor says he wants the homeless moved into existing rental units, converted hotels, safe outdoor spaces in tiny homes, and unused commercial buildings. Alan Janae spent his night in the Curtis Park neighborhood, and Alan, there are mixed emotions about what to do.
And a lot of different opinions, Michael, as many as there are people in the Curtis Park area. But a lot of them echo what the mayor said, that homeless sweeps simply do not work, that a day later people are back across the street or down the street because there is simply nowhere else for them to go. For most people, it's a place to drive by, ramshackle tents and belongings, close to where Glenn Lyons lives.
Right over here on Champa Street.
Seeing people struggle every day. You're not a not in my backyard person or
not at all.
Caring person.
Not at all. In fact, the homeless are my neighbors. They're not my enemy.
Still, he calls it a beautiful neighborhood that he's concerned about.
The city has tried, but not enough.
In 5 Points is John Hayden, who's worried about the crime for himself and the people here.
The people in most danger are the people who are homeless themselves.
At Park Avenue West in Champa is Randy's Recycled Cycles, where they keep the door locked these days. Well, I wonder if I can come in and tuck Ian. Ian Karsten has made a go of it for 10 years in this area, but there are changes.
Why'd you go with bars? Because last year we got broken into 3 times.
The human drama outside is often a repeat performance.
We see a lot of familiar faces. It doesn't seem like a lot of people get out of homelessness.
Years ago, it was an older crowd.
It's a much younger crowd now. It seems like a lot of people, rightfully so, are fairly upset maybe with society.
He thinks crime needs to be addressed and more pathways out created.
The services seem overwhelmed, the streets seem overwhelmed, and certainly for us, crime-wise, it's reaching a point that's tough to manage.
Now, Ian Karsten does believe that there should be homeless sweeps, but in a humane manner. Crime and homelessness he puts in 2 different categories, but he talks about the need for more vigorous prosecution of criminal offenses. And he believes police should be more active in not allowing people to set up, get established, and get comfortable if they're causing problems. That, he hopes, would help. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
And we'll see how effective the mayor's new plan will be. Alan, thank you.